won 6 straight, by the way.
There's another team that. Now we're after hours with
Vegas
Johnny Tao, Salami, and Tony Trema.
The St. Louis Blues tonight won 6.
Well, we're going to the NHL now. What do you like?
Straight.
The St. Louis Blues have won how many games in a row?
They won 6 straight.
They won 6 straight.
Well. They're playing good hockey.
They had a real good goaltender. What was his name again?
What, the Blues?
Yeah.
Hey, you still down in your house?
Yes. How's it going, Martin?
I've been coming by there, bro.
This is Martin.
I come by there and I'm yelling.
So, Martin, we're live on my podcast. Where are you actually working right now?
I'm a chef at Park at Fremont.
Park at Fremont. Okay, we'll get up there. We'll
What kind of food? What kind of food?
What's the deal?
It's high-end food. It's good. It's we've got these high-end sandwiches.
Is that right? High-end prices? High-end prices?
Actually, the prices aren't that bad.
How much are the
I like that. I like what he just said. I
paninis?
like what he said.
I think they're about $10.
Yeah, that's it.
Burger.
Yeah, but that's Subway now too. You can't get out of Subway
you're
under
right.
$10 anymore, John. You
That's
can't
crazy.
do it. Is that
That's what they're doing.
Well, they started the $5 footlong started when after 9/11, Subway was really in bad shape on Wall Street
And that
too.
helped them. That helped
And
them.
basically, the NFL carried it with the $5 footlong. Started with Michael Strahan, and for years you had a $5 meal at Subway's, and that was it. So,
But the only thing I
you
can
can't
get
get
at
out of there
Subway's
now.
is the chicken breast because everything else is that sliced fake meat. I hate fake
It's
meat.
turkey based.
I hate that shit.
It's all turkey based.
I got to get the chicken breast, and
if
then
you
it's
would-
pretty good. That's it. for
You
me
want
at
to take a
Subway.
leap of faith one time and get the tuna salad? It's really good.
I love tuna. I
Subway
make tuna at home.
salad's
That's
not
what I
bad.
eat a lot. I don't
It's
eat
not
much
bad.
red meat no more. I eat a lot of tuna at home.
Yeah, it's not bad. All right, going into this weekend, we got the Final Four. I haven't really spoke much about it. I'm not really heavy into the college. I know, John, you follow it.
I'm not a big college follower either.
All right,
but
it is the Final Four.
We got a Red Sox fan walking out there. We got the Red Sox tonight. David Price.
Dude, this is Bo Sox Nation. There's Bo Sox Nation. There is no other nation. There's no Jet Nation. There's no Raider Nation. There's no Cowboy Nation. There's just Red Sox Nation. Everybody else that's usually just ripping it off.
Fake, like everything else, fake.
Now, we have these 4 games. I don't know anything really much about Kansas or Loyola Chicago. Tell me a little bit about Loyola
They got a
Chicago.
good team. They got a good team. I told you earlier, they shoot 50% from the field, 40% from 3.
Okay.
They got a smothering defense. They only give up like 61, 62 points a
Your
game.
last $10 ever, you're going up to the window. What do you think? What
I
are your
got to take
thoughts?
the points.
With who?
Let me tell you something
With who?
about sport. With Loyola, they're getting
Loyola
5.
Chicago getting 5 against
Anytime
Michigan.
you're going back and forth on a game, or it could go either way
What
in
if-
your mind, you got to take the points.
You have a what if scenario. What if they get in a track meet with Michigan?
They can't.
They can't.
They don't play that.
What if they do? Can they hang?
Yeah, they got a good shooting team. They shoot, I told you, 40% from 3.
It scares me to death.
Devastating.
So you're saying that Michigan is going to push last week and lose this week?
Well, Michigan, first of all, they got so lucky to even be in it. But these are usually the teams of destiny. They get real lucky one game.
Yes.
Last second shot.
Kemba Walker, Connecticut
And they had
Huskies.
one of the luckiest. The dude just threw it up. The last second shot they hit against.
Does Jim Calhoun still coach UConn?
I had that game. I had Michigan money in that game. I got real lucky. I had Kansas with Michigan that night. Who they beat? That night when they hit that last second. They beat an average team that was playing good, but forget it already now. Yeah. That's my problem, short-term memory loss. I tell you about something in 1903 right now, but something 2 weeks ago, I can't tell you.
No, but Michigan didn't play that well last week. I mean, they shouldn't have had the problems they did with that team.
They had a bad game and then a blowout game. And then an average game.
And they're coming off a close.
They got a good team. They were the number 3 seed in the region. They got a good team. They won the Big Ten.
I have no
swept.
Okay, let's go to the other game. You took Loyola getting the 5.
Got to take the 5.
Okay,
I'm taking the 5.
No problem.
They got a center, Loyola, that's unstoppable. He's a Dave Collins. Back in the old days, if you saw him, you would think you're looking at
baby
Dave
hooks,
Collins.
baby hooks and
baby
stuff.
hooks inside. If he's inside the circle, you can't stop him.
The other game is Kansas and North Carolina. I have no faith in
the
Kansas.
other game is Kansas and Villanova.
Villanova, I'm sorry. That's how little I know. I don't have any faith in Kansas going to the championship
Kansas
game.
had a great game. Their last game. Here we
I
go.
don't want to say anything, but this looks very good, man.
No,
It's real nice, real nice.
Laid it down with Johnny Salami. This is my buddy
Very
Nam.
nice.
He
What's up, buddy?
runs
How
and
you
owns a Venice Pizzeria on
Nice.
Paradise and Flamingo. Excellent Neapolitans. The sides are great. The wings have been written up.
That looks very
That's great.
good.
And I'm happy to work here. I'm very blessed to work here. You're on a live podcast, by the way. We have a chicken basil white ricotta pizza with pecorino romano, which just looks like beyond. We're not even going to rate it because it's just so good that it's not worth being rated. It's beyond the 10. So yeah, we know the deal. We know the deal. We don't really. We're not people that get the stuff flown in or driven in. We go and pick this stuff up at the restaurant supply stores ourselves. And the freshest produce, the freshest cheeses, and the dough is just, it's butter battered dough. It's just ridiculously good, you know, and this looks great as well with the fries. I didn't want to get the fries, but my counterpart, who wants to have a heart attack in the next 5 years, did get the fries. So we're going to just devour something real quick before I go to work. I'm going to have one piece because I do have an ulcer problem with my stomach ongoing, and I just can't eat the way I used to eat. I mean, I could basically, you know, I ate like I was going to the electric chair at times. I don't know why I did, but I did. Maybe some of that was the tensions that were high or hypertension. Either or, it doesn't matter. But we're going to see what we can do to get this done. I'm going to try one of the fries. It's cooked in one of the cremosa oil I think we use, which is one of the top-rated oils to cook with. Whether you're in the restaurant industry or at home, the cremosa is one of the top lighted. It doesn't burn. It's easy to recycle. It's a very, very, very light and very potent flavoring grease and fat and oil that really doesn't. Here we go. It doesn't get the justice.
We got the Chicago style.
Well, I was just telling the public at large they baked their fried in cremosa oil, which was one of the best.
You got to get a couple of paper plates.
I'll be right back.
I love the fries.
Yeah, we did. That's our
Just a couple of plates of a little ketchup.
There we go. Got to get the Parmesan out going here. Just imagine if we were at Giordano's in Chi-Town, Illinois. Think about that for a second. Here's what we'd have. A large sausage, mushroom, onion, green pepper, large fry, freshly cut, skin on. We'd have a shroom and a ring. That's all I'll tell you if we were in my hometown right now. A shroom and a ring. It'd be ridiculous. Giordano's or Louis or whatever.
They have...
The little places in Chicago are real good, like Phil's Pizza, La Coco's. There's some good thin crust in Chicago, too, not just stuff. But it's not fair to talk about that.
You want to know something? The smaller pizzas cook better than the big ones. For some reason, and I don't know why it is. I don't know if the dough cooks better, but when you get the mini pizzas, they are so astronomically good. Now, this is a white pizza with basil and chicken, pecorino romano, mozzarella.
This thing's good.
It's very, very seasoned. So just I have to go easy on the seasoning.
It looks decent.
I have to go very easy on the seasoning. So the second game,
not bad at all.
The second game, which is Villanova and Kansas. Me personally, have been burned with Kansas a lot in the Elite Eight.
Yeah,
they've gotten ousted in the first round with Bill Self. You know, Bill, who can't get out of my self-sway self.
They got a nice team, but I think the second half Villanova will take control and win by 8 or 9, 10.
So you like Villanova giving the points?
Yeah, in that game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Villanova's unstoppable. They're
oh my God.
They're another 40% three-point shooting freakazoid team.
Wow.
Pretty good. Not bad.
That's really good.
Not bad.
That's really good.
Nice flavor. Good flavor.
Yep.
Good flavor.
That's really good.
Not too bad. I never ate white pizza in my life until I started hanging around with this guy. Never in life.
Well, it got big in the early 80s. And I remember the first place I had a slice of white pizza was at Tony's Pizza on Williamsbridge Road, right off Pelham Parkway. And it wasn't gobbed down with a lot of ricotta. It was like this. It was straight white, and it was so good. And then they opened up another shop after they closed the one on Williamsbridge on Hone Avenue and Morris Park Avenue. And his white pizza was so astronomically good. You would stop traffic just to go get a slice, and that's how good it was. We hung out across the street at Captain's Pizzeria on Hone and Morris Park. These are the Paulie Whoop days, Vinny Coco days, Wally. These are the characters, I mean, guys that were really, really active and electric in the neighborhood, you know?
Very good.
Had a really good few years. I worked in the bakery.
Where was the name?
German bakery, Morris Park Bake Shop. It was the only German bakery in the neighborhood.
Delicious.
It was good. We used the Otto Brem. They were union. The guys that had to cook. The guys that had to make the
Polish bakery.
the rye bread, they had to be in some kind of a special union and whatnot to make that. And
That's wild.
I don't know why that was or how it came to be. But that's basically.
What collapse and stuff here, folks?
No, it's just
We're blowing it up.
we're blowing it up, right? One of these is strong enough to hold this, and we got a friend. We got a friend in a pedal. So, and it was a very good bake shop. I'll tell you what was really good that they made there. But the apple turnovers were excellent. They were really good. And on a Sunday morning, it was amazing. What's so much Saturday? Because Saturday we had a lot of wedding cakes going out on Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
We had a place called some kind of a catering hall right on the Cross Bronx or on Starling Avenue in that area.